let us launch into this. Now, obviously, I can't continue the game because I haven't played it yet. And demo, just so people know, if you play the demo progress does not look like it starts over. It does not look like demo progress transfers over. I'm just making sure that everything is where I want it to be. All right. I also see that they fixed the they fixed the menu problem that I found last time. Oh, no worries, Roy, no worries. You have a great rest of your day. You have a fantastic rest of your day. And we are going to launch into Wytchwood. But again, this is a sponsored stream. The devs and the publisher were kind enough to give me a copy of this game to show off to everybody. So I am going to launch into this, and we are going to have some fun. Because I've been looking forward to this one ever since we played the demo. I just love the aesthetic of this, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. New data. And here we go. Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. Bah! Who's there? Get up. There's a goat in my house. All right, goat. You devil! How dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep? Blah. Shoo! Shoo! Get out of my house, you mindless beast! You're making a mess! With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. Huh! When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere. New chapter. First things first. Alright, and first things first I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit because I see that it is a little loud. Alright, find our grimoire. Aha, here it is. It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing H. All my recipes are missing. That damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book. Where's my belt? I'll need it to carry my things if I'm going to go confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there. Alrighty. God, I just love the art style of this game so much. Absolutely just love the art style of this. Alright, so we're going to take everything. Braided belt, impi newt, reedy twine, and seeker vine. Even in the least likely of places, this tenacious ivy always finds a way. Like you do. Alright, so that's all that stuff. Oof. My poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my mending poultice. Alright, so we gotta look at the grimoire. And mending poultice. A speckled herbal paste that heals aches and pains. Heals depleted hearts. So we need 2 forest herbs and 1 hag shroom. Or we can just... Okay, we don't have it. So we need to go gather stuff from outside, apparently. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Here we go. Yoink. 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 You know, I just noticed this, too. There's a spinning wheel in the background here. You see that, chat? That is totally a spinning wheel. That's a nice touch. That's a real nice touch. Yeah, that's totally a spinning wheel back there. I love it. Alright, so Grimoire, spells, wrap. Click and hold. Okay. So far, chat, one thing I can say is that for people who are differently abled, as I currently am only having one paw to work with, I'm doing this all from the mouse. So actually, this game is playable so far. So far, it is playable with one hand. Which I know is kind of a weird thing to make note of, but for me right now, that's a really good thing. Use the mending poultice to heal. Here we go. Alright, now we can go outside. Overgrown Yard. You step outside into a humid marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch! Close your eyes for a wink, and the next thing you know, the whole yard's gone to the weeds. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Huh, where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? I could at least put those gnashers to good use on this lawn. Press tab to open your map and get a better look at your surroundings. Alright. Alright, so we can scroll, zoom. Wait a minute. The goat. He beckons without fingers. Oh, I love that. Yeah, exactly, for the when playing with the mouse. But it does make my life easier right now. Although it is always more complicated to do things like this with just the mouse. I do appreciate the fact that it's working with just the mouse. Because for someone who kind of only has one hand right now, it is nice. It is kind of nice to not have to stress my other hand trying to play this. Because, man, I felt so bad. I requested access to this months ago. When they gave a release date, I said, hey, I would love to do a review of your game. And I applied as part of their media outreach program thing that they do. And I kid you not, I got the key for this like 3 days after I broke my wrist. And I'm like, no! How am I going to play this? Because I remember it's a controller game. But no, it's playing well with just one hand, which is definitely going to go into my my review saying, hey, for differently abled or people with broken wrists, this game is playable with just the mouse so far. And the occasional reaching over the desk to hit, like, the tab button. Goat. Bah! Is that all you've got to say for yourself? Bah! Ah. The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Ah, yes. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? Apologies. It's been so long since I've used a mortal vessel. Yuck. There's dirt in its mouth. Yeah, welcome back, Running Paw. Welcome back. I am badly voice acting. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madame. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken, though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh dear. If you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods its head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look, and I'm sure it will come back to you. Open your witch's eye with G to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weaknesses. G. Unveiling powder, an unusually large standing stone wrapped with enchanted engravings. The goat. I'll help you out. Trust me. Okay. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched upon the surface of the stone, but they are too faint for me to read. A powder of unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book. I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as a result of abyssal possession. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes and crafts in your grimoire. Alright, so it's bad but not tragic. True. Well, basically the bad ending to the dig running paw is you break your promise to Maggie. That is the hidden bad ending is you break your promise to Maggie. Reads. Common wetland grass known for its fibrous stem. Weaknesses, shears. What do we got here? Vine tangled ruin. Old stones are tightly wrapped in innumerable vines. Shears. Okay, so we need shears, it looks like. Oh, hold on. Grimoire. What do we need for unveiling powder? We need a mushroom, a vine. Oh, we have stuff. Craft. Sweet. Alright, so we actually can just go do this. Let's unveil this tomb. And just so you know, chat, this game is going to be added to our roster. Smear a handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. Oh, what gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. They must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable. What help are you then? I didn't come here to help. I came to collect. Now do something about this mop of hair, would you? Fine, fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. Alright, so now we need to find the shears. Yeah, a lot of this, it looks like, is straight from the demo. Which isn't a bad thing. At least I know what to do, which means this will expedite things. God, I love this art style so much. Absolutely love this art style so much. Snip, snip. Quick snip. With much protesting and a nicked ear, shear away clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Much better. Oh my, were you always this grotesque? Or is my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue, or I'll give it a good snip too. Now, can you read the runes or not? Yes. Hem. A space beneath. He sleeps alone. Tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of 4 shall unroot the stone. Braziers burn and await the crone. Braziers. Not braziers, braziers. And yes, I know I made that joke last time, but it's a funny joke. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? Or what are these tokens I'm to burn? Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at those braziers. Braziers. That time it was unintentional, actually. Alright, so we need a blue feather, dog hair, frog slime, and a shiny stone. Dog hair, bird feather, frog slime, and shiny stone. I don't suppose you swallowed up any of those things while I was asleep. I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there? The one with the lovely green flame? Goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humors. Such a delightful game. But one thing we are going to do is we're going to harvest some stuff since we're here. Yoink. Might as well, since we're here, harvest this stuff. There we go. Yoink. And let's go ahead and snip, snip. These tangled vines have overgrown the ruined entrance. Something sharp than your fingernails will need to get through. Yes, that's why I'm trying to use the shears. Okay. There we go. I just wasn't close enough. Snipping and tearing, your shears make short work of the bramble. Into the darkness. You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step onto a cold stone dais. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forwards? An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see, though there is no wind or sound in this void. A warm fall breeze and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. All right, here we go. All right. So, woman spins around on her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah, you startled me. Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tufted forest lark. It is said to be native to this forest, and this forest only. Have you seen one perchance? You glance upwards at the small blue bird perched atop the oblivious woman's hat. I haven't, sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You never know what you'll discover. She points at a nearby woodland critter stuffing its cheek with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behavior and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Observation is key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The bluebird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. Oh, that's great. And welcome back, Zero Sniper. Welcome back. And I am jealous of your I am jealous of your chimichanga. That is just fun to say. Chimichanga. Alright, well, she said look at the squirrel, but I only see birds. Into the decay. Yeah, I only see burbs, not squirrels. So we know we need to build a snare trap. I do remember that we have to catch some stuff. Actually, can we make stuff right now? What do we need? Craftable. Okay. Ah, okay. Now we can make a snare trap. Beautiful. And no. Bird poop does not clean well. Imp eye nut. Grab more of these forest herbs because we will need them at some point. Like with every kind of game in this genre, you pick up and stow away everything in your infinitely bottomless pockets. Oh, hello. What's this? A hatchet might break this apart. Logger's hatchet. Logger's hatchet. Lumberjack. Chopped all the wood in this wood. Excuse me. Chopped all the wood in this wood. Would do it again. Cute. Ooh, ash pile. Byproduct of fire. Fire. And by nuts. Herb. Rotting log. Okay. Alright, well, let's go talk to the lumberjack. Maybe he'll give me an axe. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Oh, alright. That works. Might as well grab all these imp eye nuts that we can. All right, Lumberjack, what do you got to say? Hi, you there. Give me a hand, would you? With what? You seem to have everything under control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. My darn useless son was supposed to help me, but he's wandered off again. Probably to go bother frogs and eat bugs or some such nonsense. Anyway, I need help clearing away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season and the wood has started to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poison fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense. Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy won't be missing his hatchet. Woodman spins a sharp-looking hatchet in his hands and thrusts the handle at you. Hatchet. All right, well, let us go chop some wood. How much wood would a crafty chop if a crafty could chop wood? Crafty would chop all the wood that a crafty could if a crafty could chop wood. I cannot believe I actually got through that without stumbling. Oh. The wrist might be broken, but the mind is still sharp, apparently. Alright. And thank you for that, Zero Sniper. Tab? Yes. Alright. Or the dog, light in the darkness. Alright. Let's see about the frog. Ragamuffin. Oi, lady. What's with these great stinking pot on your head? I would ask the same about all those stinking frogs in your trousers. Aw, you're just jealous. Boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all his frogs and swiping ineffectively at wayward fireflies with a shoddy-looking bug net. Juggling a little more than you can handle, eh? What exactly you're hoping to accomplish? Flailing about like that? Are you daft? Me frogs are hungry, so I gotta catch some of those fireflies to feed them. Takes another wild swing, missing his target entirely. And that's true, Running Paw, that is true. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? I would let you swing that net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you one of my froggies. The boy waggles the net in your face. Pink net. Alright, so I'm curious. So we've got Burb, we got Changeling. Most mushrooms will not do thus much wriggling. Interact and Logger's Hatchet. Firefly and Fairy. The most delicate of the creatures vanishes in a cloud of dust when caught. Okay. Alright, well, let's go catch some fireflies. Trying to get that fairy. Got him. Now this part's a bit of a challenge trying to do this with just the mouse, but we're managing. I'm gonna chop you. Got him. I just murdered a changeling. Alright, anything else I can pick up here? I just murder-rated that changeling. Well, those hoppers ain't gonna stick around with empty bellies. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster we can eat. The frogs can eat. There we go. Boy hauls out an empty jar with holes poked in the lid. Fireflies! Boy shakes the jar, rattling the captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. Oi, these are nice and juicy. Lads are gonna feast tonight. Now, about our deal. You agreed to trade me one of your pets there. Haha, what deal? I don't remember making no deal. Frog squirms out of the boy's overalls and plops down by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it, there goes Slippery Pete. He takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbrush. Aw, shucks. I never liked him anyways. If you can catch him, he's all yours. Alright, so this I'm sure is a net thing. Got him. Alright, so we have frog slime now. How come there aren't any red caps around? Good question, Zero Sniper. Good question. Alright, let's see if we can catch the burb. Oh, I forgot that that's what happens when you catch things in the snare trap. Well, I have meat now. We have meat. There's another stick. Yeah, what we need to do, though, is we need to catch a bird. Also, we need to make another one of these. Supposed to hope there isn't as you kill. That's true. That's true, Zero Sniper. I did kill a changeling, so maybe that was the red cap. We need to catch one of those blue birds for a blue feather. So I'm going to put the snare trap here. Actually, no. We should put the snare trap... Oh, there's a burb. Oi, burb! No, no. Stupid... dumb squirrels. I don't want to catch a squirrel. I want to catch a burb. Hold on. Can I use the net on a burb? No, you have to use a snare trap. Okay. Oh, there's other reasons that snare traps are illegal, Running Paw. And actually, snares aren't illegal everywhere. Grab the stick. Oh, there's another one. Alright, so that should be enough to make another trap. Alright. No. We need to find a spot where the burbs are landing. And we're not near a squirrel. Because I could really get that burb. I'd really like to get that burb without getting a squirrel. Oh, no worries. Ah, burb. Stupid squirrels. Alright, well, we trapped the squirrel. Maybe now this will keep the squirrel out of the trap since it's already dead. So is it the, we're not going to get any more business done business lunch there, Zero Sniper? I am well familiar with those. Come on, bird, get in the trap. Go! There we go. Alright, so there's our blue feather. That regrows fast. Alright. Well-wisher. Man, oh jeez. I don't know about this. Tap the man's shoulder and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Ah! What's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. And perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge, like some wobbly stork. What's so interesting down this well anyways? Well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasures down there, just waiting for someone to dig it up. Got myself a trowel and thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out. And it looks awfully dark and damp. I get goosebumps just thinking about all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider that the ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you lurking up here in the sunlight? That's a huge chimichanga, Zero Sniper. I cannot imagine something that... A chimichanga the size of a 2-liter soda bottle? That's insane. That sounds like a burrito place we have out here that their tagline is burritos as big as a football, and they're not joking. They're huge. Now I want a burrito. Thanks, Zero Sniper. No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them, actually. Maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Dang it, now I really want a burrito. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down to the well and see those ghoulies yourself. Yeah. I will take the trowel. The well is so deep and dark, you might be able to climb down into it, but the rope is long since rotted away. Hee, reedy twine. The breeze wafts up from the darkness. Toss a length of strong homemade rope down to the darkness. It seems like it should support you without much fuss. Alright, so we know we have to do that. Before... Yeah, we're gonna go up to Hair of the Dog real quick. Before we go down there, I know we need a jar, because we're gonna need water. Guard dog. Soporific morsel and shears. Okay. So now I should have that recipe. And we've got to run in here real quick, grab a jar, and run out, hopefully without getting attacked by the puppers. Because we cannot pet the puppers until we put the puppers to sleep. And I mean sleep, not the other kind of put to sleep. He's just going to go for a little nap. Alright, hydrating. Grab those gold coins because we can. Oh, prowl. Oh, frog. But I already have a frog. No, it's interesting. It looks like it gives you multiple solutions to the puzzles, too. I don't know what we're going to need all this clay for, but it's good to have. Ooh, treasure chest. Locked. Empty jar on water. Alright, so now we got water. My back would be... Oh, no worries, Zero Sniper, no worries. We'll be going for a bit more. Got at least another hour and a half left today. I'm very happy about, because I cannot wait to get further into this game. Something stirs inside, but does not emerge. Okay. Ingredients. Morsel. Interesting. Okay, so I can't take... You can't just put stuff on the ground. Interesting. Huh. I wonder what we're going to end up doing there. Grab a shiny stone because we can. Oh, I'm so excited to be playing this game. And I can't wait to see what happens after we get to the point that the demo ended. Because all of this here is still stuff we've seen before. Alright. Let's make that Sephoric morsel. Let's see. We need Sephoric potion and a meaty morsel. Well, we have a meaty morsel. Let's make that Sephoric potion. Useful against dogs. Alright. So let's go have the puppers take a nice nap. And then is that it? Yeah, this is the last thing we need, chat. Sweet. We got through that a lot quicker than we did when we were playing the demo. I'm so excited about this. Use the morsel on the puppers. And he's asleep. Now we can pet the puppers. Thank you. Frog slime, blue feather, tiny stone, and dog hair. That's all I need for those braziers. Should be heading home now. Alright, so... there we go. Ash. Can I grab the soot sprite? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I want the soot sprite. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I will catch you. No! Got him. Add it to inventory. Soot sprite. Alright, so what does the soot sprite do? Ingredients. Soot sprite. Often beneath one's notice, the use of the true power behind a raging flame. Aw, it's Calcifer. This game is so charming. I am so happy that I was given a chance to play this. Which said, there is the link if this is something you like. Even if it's not something you want to pick up right away, if you want to wait for it to go on sale or all that, throw it on your wish list, because that does help the devs quite a bit. Evening, ma'am. Come to check up on the pottery? I'm afraid I'm just fired the kilns up, so it'll be a while still. Pottery? Ah, I was just admiring that fine canine over there. Point to the scraggy-looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if you value your fingers. She's a touch bitey today, and doesn't much like people going near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely I can find something to calm her down. Oh, I did. Alright, so we got some clay. And we have some ash. I don't know what else we need, but that's it for this area. That is it for this area. Let's go ahead and head back to the decay. And see what we can do. Because once we do this, we will have redone everything that we previously did in the demo, and we'll be on to new content, which I'm very excited to see. Because I already love where this game is going. Once again, I really have to say, I just love the art style here. Blue feather. Strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. Bursts into a bright flash of light as coal flames engulf its essence. And we're going to lather, rinse, repeat with everything. There's the dog hair. The dog hairs take a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down to the basin one by one. Fur bristles into a foul-smelling coils before erupting into a cold, green flame. Frog slime. You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before the cold flames reduce it to a fine, odorless ash. And last one. Tiny stone. Drop the stone into the basin with a resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace along the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows it within its flames. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadow crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madame. I love how this is playing out like an old-school storybook. Right. Now, well, this looks a little different. I didn't notice there was a whole bunch of flowers on it before. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin, lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why, from the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life. Villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled. Until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. So I just realized this is probably Black Phillip. If we're going with old school mythology and stories and stuff, this is probably Black Phillip. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the goat's words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me, and why do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows? In time, you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free. And your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? Heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I cannot stay awake. And here we go. Sweet. Alright, so this auto-saved. Good to know. Alright, well. I'm trying to think of what the music in this game reminds me of. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for? Or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? Alright, alright. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Ah, splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump? Perhaps inside a tree with a face? By an overgrown mushroom grove? Excuse me. What do I look like, a compass? Go out there and look for yourself. Thanks, goat. New chapter. The Sleeping Maiden. Press tab to view. Alright, journal. The Sleeping Maiden. Collect 4 souls for the goat. Goat has made clear his desire, if not his intentions. The bear in the forest. Delayed shipment from the fields angers the bear even further. The ox in the field, a stubborn farmer toils. A leech in the swamp. The sick house of the swamp. Yeah, the sick house of the swamp seems a final destination for those in its care. Snake in the forest. A maiden weeps by the forest lakeside for her lost lover. Okay. Alright, so here we go, chat. We are now on our way to learning all of the things about the Wytchwood. Again, big old shout out to the devs for making a game that is good for people who are currently one-handed. Alright, so maybe collect 4 souls for the goat. Ooh, what's this? Recipe learned. Hearth seed. When thrown sharply against the ground, the seed will spirit you back to the cozy. Oh, okay. Neat. Neat. Okay, so this is a homeward bone. That's a homeward bone or a go home or whatever you want to call it. It's a quick transport to get back home. Nice. All right, so I don't know if this is the right place to go, but it's a start. All right, what do we got here? Song of the Snake. All right. Lakeshore Path. You could be at the lake right now, just a little bit further. Into the well. Okay. Can't bear the sweetness. Forward path and labor of an ox. Okay. Well, let's go look at the snake first. Let's go look at the snake first and see what the snake will give us. Come on. What? Whoa, 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 whoa! Tree? No. Tree, no. Why is the tree attacking me? Tree seems particularly angry about something, maybe everything. Weakness is a cinder box. Okay, how do I make a cinder box? That tree is going to eat my face. Alright, cinder box. Specifically packaged for a maximum combustibility. Burns longer than one would expect. Useful against dryads. Oh, okay. So I guess we need to go gather some... Okay, I guess we have to go gather some fireflies first. Because I prefer not to have my face eaten by those. Oh, no, we want to go... We want to go to the lakeside path so we can grab some... Oh, this game is so charming. And I appreciate the fact that it's got a bit of moon logic in it, too. Okay. I don't think that's a changeling. No. You can go get that frog, though. Alright, so we've gathered... Oh, that one is a changeling. Come here. Come here. Be with you in 1 second, RT. Come on. Kind of disturbed that the changelings make a somewhat baby-like sound. Why do I not make jokes on carpentry? I do not think they would work well. Hi, Crafty. That's good, RT. That's good. Yeah, welcome on in, RT. How are you doing today? How are you doing? I'm actually having a pretty good day today. Pretty good day today. We're gonna go set some dryads on fire. Like you do. Mostly because I just want to see what happens when we set a dryad on fire. I didn't think there was any combat in this game, and then a tree tried to kill me. Oh, that's gonna be nice, RT. It's gonna be nice to go home for the holidays. Hopefully you have good holidays, too. Alright, where was the... Okay, Sneck is this way. Sneck friend is this way. Ooh, what's that? Poop? Oh, it's clay. Okay. Ooh, and I got a gold coin, too. Nice. Ooh, chest. Ooh, a snare trap and bait stick. Tempting but deadly morsel for meat-eating critters. Useful against newts, dragonflies, and bats. Good to know. Alright, and I have a feeling that that wolf is going to try and eat me. What is this little guy? Hold on, what is that? Goblin. Talks big but is a coward at heart. And its weakness is a dreadful doll? Oh my god, this is charming. Recipe learn sewing kit? Oh my god. This game is so cute. And welcome on in, Shen. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I'm just waiting for that puppers to try and eat me. Oh, oh, look at angry puppers. That doesn't look the same. I guess it was the same. This game is so cool. Is that a skunk? Weeping Maiden. A pretty sad-looking woman. And those are reeds. Alright, so where did the Dryad go? I wanted to set it on fire. Oh, I'm so antagonistic. I'm like, where'd the Dryad go? I want to set it on fire. What? Hold on, what? Here we go. Elusive Pixie. Dancing upon the breeze without a care beyond fairies. Unveiling powder and a catching net. Okay, so we gotta do that first. Pixie nest. An assemblage of detritus and fey saliva, ew. But one that some tiny beings call home. Okay, so hold on. So we can't catch them. Okay, we can't catch them without using unveiling powder. So let's try this. Empty jar. Unveiling powder. Okay. Craft. And we want to use unveiling powder. Okay. There we go. I want to put this here. Save that for later. And the empty jar can go there too. Okay. So, we're going to use unveiling powder. And totally missed the fairy that we were trying to capture. Good job there. Looks like things are going very well for me today. I'm having actually a very, very good day today. Had a nice workout at the gym. Playing this delightful game. Okay, how come that didn't work? Oh, there he is. There he is. Yoink. Ah! I caught a fairy. Even though it really didn't do much. Yay! One more for you. What was the tire tree looking for? He was looking for rest. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I approve of this. I approve of this, RT. No, we actually are having a very, very good day today. Alright, so we have... Hold on, it'd be in ingredients. Ingredients, okay. Fairy dust. Really visible, it makes your fingers tingle at the touch. Not very helpful. Where's the Dryad? I still want to set a Dryad on fire. Nope! Up. There we go. Ignite. Are you gonna... Oh, hold on. Dryad fruit. Oh, okay. It'll cool off eventually. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Alright, so it looks like if you set the Dryads on fire, you can get Dryad fruit. I was gonna say, I am a terrible person, but you know what? I am a witch. I am a witch. And setting a Dryad on fire is kind of a very witchy thing to do. Oh. But yeah, for those of you who are joining us, this game is called Wytchwood. And this is a sponsored stream. I was lucky enough that the devs did approve me. Well, a review stream, rather. I was lucky enough that the devs did give me an opportunity to show this game off to you all. And I am very happy to feature this one because I was hooked the second I heard about this one. I was absolutely hooked the second I heard about this one. But what is that? Is that a goblin den? Fairy totem. An inscrutable construction of the Fey folk, its purpose as mysterious as they. So will the goblins attack me? Oh, yes, they will. Noted. Goblins are aggressive. Not overly aggressive, though. I say that. One chases me. Alright, well, let's see. What do we need to do to make a dreadful doll? Ooh. We need grain, copper legs, and sewing kit. Alright. Probably should help that weeping woman, but I see a fairy that I can catch. Got him. Alright, lady, what's your problem? Weeping maiden. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palm. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes. She buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, there, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man, with the oh, there's a typo there. Hold on. Print screen. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man, with the voice of a meadowlark. He... Yeah, there's a little typo there. That should be with the, not the with. He... Ah, I get it. He dumped you. Well, no worry. There's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. But what? No, he loves me, and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this very lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you? The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We were destined to be together. And welcome back, Masonic. Welcome back. He slips back into a melancholic gaze over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quaking waterfowl. Wow, I can't talk today. Faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you just aren't mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now. I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Press tab to open your journal and review quest objectives. Back press to display what's next. Okay. So what do we got? Journal. The snake. Reveal the source of the sounds by the forest lake. Something sneaky is hiding and lapping in the woods. Use item. Oh, unveiling powder. Okay. The snake. Yeah, I already looked at that, actually. So we need unveiling powder, so let's make another one. Ooh, we need vines. I gotta go back to the swamp. Oh, music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there? Ah, but I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly in your ear. Ho ho, hee hee, da musical man you'll never see. Spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Alright, so we need unveiling powder, which means I need to go back to the swamp.